Hello and welcome to a special episode of Holding Heritage. For this Lunar New Year, I wanted to release a quick episode wishing you all a wonderful start to the Year of the Tiger. This is a space to explore and have honest conversations around the Asian North American experience. We'll focus on Canadian refugee stories, family, heritage, and bridging generational gaps. My name is Holly. Thank you so much for joining me. In today's episode, I'll be going over some of the many common New Year greetings and wishes in both Cantonese and Vietnamese to help wish you, your family, and loved ones all the best for this year to come. If you're anything like me and grew up second generation in North America, you might relate to my experience growing up where Chinese New Year was predominantly recognized in my young mind as the time of year where my aunties, uncles, and grandparents would give me red envelopes of money, or lai si in Cantonese. I would then, of course, have to recite some sort of greeting or New Year's wish, which usually was whispered to me by my mom just moments prior, and a lot of the time I would recite these not totally knowing exactly what I was even saying. And then we would eat a lot of good food, and that was sort of my extent of understanding when it came to Chinese New Year. And really, anything past those thoughts and experiences wasn't a priority or even a curiosity to me. However, as I grow older, of course, Chinese New Year and the customs and traditions behind it become more and more intriguing and important to me, and something that I want to understand, explore, and practice with intention more deeply. So I was thinking about how I could touch on just a small aspect of these important traditions with this episode, and landed on these greetings and wishes because I feel like it's something most, if not all of us can relate to and practice with relative ease. So I hope that going over some of these New Year wishes in deeper detail and what they mean can help us this year in our journey towards being more intentional when it comes to understanding our heritage, as well as genuinely wishing our families and loved ones well into this new year. As always, head over to holdingheritage.com to check out the episode show notes, where you'll find all of these greetings, wishes, and information in a beautifully convenient and printable sheet for your reference and practice. Let's jump right in, starting with the Cantonese greetings. Also, one thing to note before we get into the list is to always remember that when using these with our friends or family, it's best practice to, of course, make sure we're communicating politely. So before reciting these New Year wishes and greetings, we can say "ngo chúc ne," which means I wish you or I'm wishing you, followed by whichever greeting or wish you choose. "Ngo chúc ne." So one of the most common greetings is obviously Happy New Year. In Cantonese, we say新年快樂, Happy New Year, 新年快樂. 新年meaning a new year, and 快樂meaning happy or joyous. This is, of course, among the most popular of the New Year greetings and is a no-brainer to include alongside or to preface any of the following wishes we're going to go through today. Next is one that everyone has heard before, I'm sure, 恭喜發財, which means to wish someone wealth and prosperity. 恭喜發財. And it's one of the most commonly used Chinese New Year greetings, and a lot of the time the first thing that's said to one another upon meeting during the new year. 恭喜 means congratulations, and phát choi means to get rich. It's also often paired with another popular greeting, Sun Tai Gin Hong, which means wishing them good health. Sun Tai Gin Hong. Sun Tai means the body, and Gin Hong meaning health or in good health. Along the same topic of good health, there's also Long Ma Jing San. Long Ma Jing San, which is a sort of metaphor translating to essentially as full of energy or strength as a horse or dragon. Long Ma Jing San. And this is a great and common one to wish or greet your elders with, to bless them with full health and vitality. It's written with the characters long, meaning dragon, ma for horse, and jing san, which means spirit or mind. And speaking of elders, the following are a few that you might have heard from yours growing up. These next couple greetings are used mainly with younger children or students, the first one being Hok Yi Jun Bo. which means to wish someone progress or improvement in their studies. 學業進步. 學業 meaning education or studies, and 進步 meaning to progress. I definitely heard that one a lot when I was younger, along with 快高長大, which translates to basically grow taller and bigger quickly. 快高長大. So these two are pretty common ones you can use with or might hear spoken to younger children or teenagers in your family. And you, of course, may also say these in conversation when you're speaking to someone who might perhaps have young kids of their own, wishing their children well in their studies and growth. Next is a popular one, 大吉大利, which is wishing someone good luck and the hope that things go smoothly or encouraging profit or benefit. 大吉大利. Around Chinese New Year, you've probably seen this phrase or wish alongside photos of tangerines, and that's because the second character in this greeting, 吉, also means tangerines. However, the way this wish is written uses the gut character for luck or fortune, not the character meaning tangerines. So it's a play on words, and that's where it comes from. The lei in this greeting means profit, benefit, or positive gains. Next is 年年有餘, which translates into surplus year after year, so essentially wishing an abundance of positive surplus. 年年有餘. 年年有餘 can be a greeting for anyone, but is most often used when greeting families. The written character yu that is used in this greeting is the character meaning surplus or more than, and its pronunciation is the same as the character for fish, yu. So again, this is sometimes a sort of play on characters and a reason why many Chinese people love serving fish at festive dinners, or sometimes you'll see fish on your lai si feng or red envelopes and things like that. The next one is one that you can use with anyone you know who maybe has their own business or venture, and that is 生意興隆, which is to wish a business owner and their businesses to thrive and flourish. 生意興隆. 生意 is business, and 興隆 means to thrive, prosper, or flourish. So it's a great one to use with whomever it is in your life who's out there working towards building, running, or improving their own businesses or projects. Along the same sort of trajectory, and one that you can definitely pair with 生意興隆, is to wish someone 萬事如意, which can be described as wishing or hoping that everything goes well or works out for them. 萬事如意, wishing that everything will work out the way they want it to, essentially. 萬事meaning a multitude of things or matters, and 如意meaning as wished. Next is 心想事成, which translates basically to whatever the heart desires will happen or whatever wish you have to come true. 心想事成. Some means your heart, 心想 means to wish, and 心想事 meaning sort of whatever thoughts or wishes you may have, and 成 meaning to succeed, achieve, or accomplish. So whoever it is in your life who might have some big dreams or wishes they want to achieve, this would be a perfect greeting to wish them, maybe help to motivate or encourage them to continue working towards their dreams. To finish off our Cantonese list here is 青春常駐, which is to wish someone to stay young or young forever. And what a lovely and versatile wish this is, because who doesn't want to continue being youthful forever? And another similar yet sort of older and slightly sillier or maybe even endearing way to say the same sort of thing, a way that I always remember my mom encouraging me to say this, was 眉毛如花, which is essentially wishing someone remain as beautiful as a flower. 眉毛如花. So that's it for our Cantonese list. Again, if you'd like to review these or take a closer look, head to holdingheritage.com and take a peek at the episode show notes where I've listed all of these for your reference. Now moving into some common Vietnamese New Year greetings with the help of my mom, of course. Also, like always, one note about these phrases here is that the subject with whom you're addressing or speaking to will need to change or be inserted as appropriate. First, of course, we have Happy New Year, which is
Chúc Mừng Năm Mới,
which of course can be paired alongside any other greetings or wishes you choose.
Chúc Mừng Năm Mới.
Next is a greeting to wish somebody and their whole family peace and safety in the new year.
Chúc bạn năm mới toàn gia bình an. Bình
Meaning peace,
an.
meaning safety.
Chúc bạn năm mới toàn gia bình an.
Another variation that you might try would be
Chúc bạn an khang thịnh vượng.
to wish them a new year full of safety, good health, and prosperity.
An khang
Meaning safety and peace,
thịnh vượng.
meaning abundance and prosperity.
Chúc bạn an khang thịnh vượng.
Next up is,
Chúc cháu hay ăn chóng lớn.
which is similar to the Cantonese greeting Phai Go Zheng Dai. This can be said to parents of young children or young children and teens themselves. It's hoping that they will eat often and grow quickly,
Hay
meaning often.
chúc cháu hay ăn chóng lớn.
Another popular one is
Chúc bạn sức khỏe dồi dào.
wishing good health and strength for the new year,
Dồi dào.
meaning a sort of rolling wave of good health and strength.
Chúc bạn sức khỏe dồi dào.
And one to use with the business owner in your life is
Chúc bạn làm ăn phát đạt.
to wish somebody a prosperous business or success in their business,
Làm ăn
meaning a business,
phát đạt.
meaning to thrive or expand. And to wrap up our list here, we finally have
Chúc bạn vạn sự như ý.
wishing that all of their wishes come true this year,
Vạn
meaning 1,000,
sự
meaning every matter,
như ý.
and meaning whatever you desire. So it translates into a sort of may 1,000 of your wishes or desires come true.
Chúc bạn vạn sự như ý.
So there we have it, today's quick episode on Lunar New Year greetings in both Cantonese and Vietnamese. I hope you've perhaps learned something you didn't know or noticed before, and that it has encouraged you to take even one more second of dedicated intention towards either exploring one of the many beautiful and important aspects of our cultural traditions, or wishing a family member or loved one well going into this new year of the tiger. 我祝你恭喜發財，心想事成. As always, thank you so much for listening today. I've got some very exciting things that I've been working on for Holding Heritage, so I'm looking forward to sharing those with you and continuing to connect and document through this incredibly fulfilling platform. Make sure to keep updated at holdingheritage.com, and I'll meet you back here again very, very soon. Bye! Intro and outro music by Blue Wednesday. Be sure to check him out. He's amazing. And as always, Holding Heritage is proudly created, produced, and geographically based on the traditional, ancestral, and unceded lands of the Tsleil-Waututh and Comox nations of the Coast Salish peoples.